I asked a friend who has crossed 70 and is heading towards 80 what sort of changes he is feeling in himself. After pondering, he looked at me and said, "After loving my parents, my siblings, my spouse, my children, and my friends, I have now started to love myself. I have realized that I'm not Atlas. The world does not rest on my shoulders. I have stopped bargaining with vegetable and fruit vendors. A few pennies more is not going to break me, but it might help them save for their children's school fees. I leave servers a big tip. The extra money might bring a smile to their face. They are definitely toiling much harder for a living than I am. I stopped telling the elderly that they've already told me this story many times. The story makes them walk down memory lane and relive their happy past. I've learned not to correct people even when I know they are wrong. The onus of making everyone perfect is not on me. Peace is more precious than perfection. I give compliments freely and generously. Compliments are a mood enhancer, not only for the recipient, but also for me. And a small tip for the recipient of that compliment. Never, never, never turn it down. Just say thank you. I've learned not to bother about a crease or spot on my shirt. Character speaks louder than appearances. I've walked away from people who don't value me. They may not know my worth, but I certainly do. I remain cool when someone plays dirty or try to cheat me to outrun me in the rat race. I'm not a rat, and neither am I in a race. I'm learning not to be embarrassed by my emotions. It's my emotions, after all, and those emotions make me human. I've learned that it's better to drop the ego than to break a relationship. My ego will keep me aloof, whereas with relationships, I will never be alone. I've learned to live each day as if it was my last. After all, it just might be. I'm doing what makes me happy. I am responsible for my happiness, and I owe it to myself. Happiness is a choice. You can be happy at any time. You just need to choose to be. I wanted to share this with all of my PNB listeners. What we do with what we have. Why do we need to wait to be 60 or 70 or 80 to apply this wisdom? Why can't we practice this at this stage of our life right now? From the PNB family, we want to wish you happy holidays and a hopeful, prosperous, positive new year. Thank you for Stan Holden for posting this on LinkedIn. We look forward to seeing you in our next year. There are so many really, really amazing things we're putting together, so stay with us. Happy holidays, and from the PNB family, thank you for listening.